Hello and welcome to Tai Chi at Home. This week, the I Ching Jing 12 movements, we're adding a very interesting movement, not only in its function, but also in name. Drunken man pulls 9 cows by their tails. It's one of my favorite, probably more so for the name than the movement even. And whoever named that must have either figured you had to be drunk to pull 9 cows by their tails, or was at the end of a long day of naming these movements sitting in a tavern. Alright, before we get started, however, I want to talk about some lung enhancement therapy or health enhancement for your lungs. This was a video I saw a couple weeks ago from Sifu Loretta, trying to think of her last name, Walring. She owns and is the head instructor for Internal Gardens, a Tai Chi school in northern New Jersey. And it works with a couple acupressure points on the lung meridian, or your lung energy system, which runs basically in the arms, comes up through the neck and into the lung area. So I'm going to come closer to the camera. The points we're going to work with are 1, 2, and 7 on the lung meridian. And we'll start with, so you can start with your left. Find your collarbone, or right below the clavicle, and that's point number 2. You go down a little bit, and that's point 1 on the lung energy system. So we're not going to try to be too fussy with it. I want you to make a fist, not a punching fist, but with the knuckles, and find that area. I'm sorry, I'm going to cross hands. A fist with the knuckles, and cross over, and find your collarbone, and right below it, points 2 above and then 1 a little below. Do a kneading massage. So you're going to do circles. Breathe in, nice, deep, exhale. Put good pressure there. Then opposite circles. Deep breath in and out. Then a little massage. The other side, find that collarbone right below. Make that fist and knead into it. Circles. Taking your breaths in and out. And reverse. Don't be afraid to take or put some pressure. Rub it out a little bit. Good. Point number 7 is just below the radius bone. And what I'm going to do is pull my sleeve up. So you're going to take your hand, take the other hand, and like 90 degrees, interlock the thumbs, and with your forefinger, lay that just on this bone, the radius. You found the point. Then you're going to reflex it with your thumb, find that bone, and then go a little bit below. So you want to get into between that radius bone and the tendon, and then do your circles, putting some good pressure. It'll feel tender, maybe a little sore, and then reverse circles. So you're kind of doing like a reflexologist, putting pressure in with the thumb, and we'll do the other hand. Remember, we're just going to go in with the web of each hand. Lay that forefinger on the bone. You found the point. Then take your thumb, just go a little bit beneath that bone, between the bone and tendon, pressing in and do circles. This particular point, point number 7 on the lung meridian, is helpful for your throat. If you have a scratchy throat, vocal cords. So you're going to go one direction and then reverse. Rub it out. Good. Okay. The I Jin Jin. Placing your feet about shoulder width apart. We'll begin with Wei 2 presents the pestle. Going behind the head, pressing up overhead, big stretch into the 4 seasons. Four times. Keeping all joints relaxed. Then coming up, lead with the thumbs, palms pressed together. Next movement, pluck a star, exchange a star cluster. Throw the arms out in front, then pivoting, backward bend. Exchange a star cluster. Right hand up overhead, gazing up, sideward bend. Transferring hands. Beauty, fair maiden combs her hair. Take that left hand, wrap it around the head. Transferring hands. One hand to the small of the back. Flying like a crane. Come up. Palms together. Lifting 1,000-pound sacks of rice. Making 2 fists behind your back. Bring them up the back, around to the front. Then palms facing the floor. Bend your knees, sinking. 2 fists again behind the back. Rising up. Around to the front. Dragon rolling in the clouds. You're going to interlock fingers, folding at the waist, bending down toward the earth, rocking to the right and to the left. Rotating. Rocking past center. Rotate. Coming up. Pushing the mountain. Pull your hands to the sides of your chest, making the L shape. Then pushing forward, bending the knees. Come up, palms pressed together, pushing the mountain. Ghost drawing swords. Take that right hand, place it over the right shoulder, left hand behind, and then 3 bounces toward the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll exchange hands. Left hand over top of the shoulder, right hand behind. 1, 2, 3. Next movement, wagging the tail. Take your hands behind your head, over the ears, then folding at the waist. Bring your elbows together, touching. Come up. Spread the elbows back out. Again, folding forward. Then turning to your left. Again, bending and touching elbows. Back to center. Elbows out. Turn. Elbows touching. Come up. And back to center. Next movement. This week, drunken man pulls 9 cows by their tails. So now we're actually going to shift their weight and take a Tai Chi step. So I'm going to take your left hand, right hand to the outside, left hand toward the body. Shift your weight to your left. Then taking a step forward, meaning heel toe, extend out the arms and weight forward towards that step, stretching in both directions. So we're going to do a rotating wrist action as if we're wrapping the tails from both sides. And if we want to throw a little drunken move into it, we can move the body slightly. Then pull in and bring your weight back. So you're going to come back, pulling into the chest, then extend out again. Full extended out each direction. Wrap, weight back, then bring your weight forward, hands crossed, this time left hand out, right hand to the body, taking a step out to your left, step forward, heel toe, weight forward, extending hands in both directions. Wrapping those 9 tails, bring back. Again. Come up. I'm going to step back. Palms resting palms together, thumbs resting on your sternum to close. Lift palms up, extend them forward, left heel against right, hands float down very soft. And that concludes this week of Tai Chi at Home. Thank you very much, and I appreciate everybody tuning in, and if you're able to practice, even better. Xie xie.